now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Good evening, and welcome to an incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say that this is the frequency of the fearless. You know, sometimes music doesn't just play, it transports. It can lift you above the noise, take you beyond the atmosphere, and leave you weightless, even if only for 3 minutes at a time. Today's guests have mastered that feeling, pulling from classical precision, jazz groove, and pure indie pop soul to create something that feels both universal and deeply personal. You're not just here for a talk show, and this isn't just radio. This is a revival for your mind, body, and soul. This is Vigilantes Radio Live. My name is Coach Dini, and change is possible. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go. All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, spirituality, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these brilliant human beings. You know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the conservatories of Vienna to the boundless expanse of indie pop, Fallin Astronauts are crafting music that floats, glows, and resonates. Their latest single, Higher, captures the pure lift of optimism, wrapped in layered instrumentation born from years of classical and jazz training. With their debut mono EP on the horizon and a European Asian tour ahead, they are proving that their sound and vision has no limits. And with that, please join me in saying welcome, friend, to the Fallin Astronauts. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely, guys. Max and Emil, welcome to the show. We are so happy that you guys are here. Before we orbit into the details, never mind, that was real cheesy. Before we just really dive into the details of everything, what's been on your heart and minds or fueling your inspiration these days?
You know, we are pretty excited since, as you mentioned, the release of our EP is coming up. So we are all into our work and transporting the message of our songs and our EP as a whole concept. So yeah, that's what we are into the last days, and just to get our music out there. And it's so great to get that nice feedback from so many people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Getting it out there.
Yeah. So is there a date for the release of the EP?
Yeah, it will be out on the 13th of October, so mid-October. So because beforehand we will release some excluded singles like Higher. It's the first one, so it's like a whole process till the EP comes out.
All right, cool. So October, that's not too long from here, and that's the harvest month. Is there a reason why you guys chose October?
I mean, I think we said like there's so many songs coming out in summer and also like in September normally. And we said like we want to like conclude the year like or nearly like in October to release our songs and to have like this time frame beforehand so everybody can enjoy also the singles before and then like the finale with the EP release in October.
Product.
Yeah.
I like the sound of Higher. You know, it feels light as air. I know it's kind of hard to describe as, you know, within the musical context, but what was the first spark that made you want to capture weightlessness in a song?
I think it's like our name is. It's like Fallin Astronauts comes from the idea of like floating around the universe. Like we love that dreamy sound music has, like especially in the indie pop genre. Always we have a lot of inspiration from other artists, and we love that dreamy sound. And that is also what Higher is about. It's about feeling weightless, just letting go, just feel this uplifting beat and the whole mood, and just to enjoy it and give you like a positive feeling.
Exactly, yeah. The spherical elements, the feeling of being weightless, that's basically the thing we wanted to capture.
Yeah, and I mean, life is always about ups and downs, and we wanted to highlight the ups like in this song. So even if there are like downsides in life every time, also like the whole EP, it's about ups and downs. And Higher should like illustrate the gray sides of life and gain strength again and just enjoying it. And that's also why we wanted to release it as the first song, also in summer particularly, because it has this summer vibe also, a little bit funky bass. Yeah, it just fits.
Yeah, I love that. And then speaking of up and down, I like the concept of Fallin Astronauts. You know, I love the concept of zero gravity, just floating about. But why are you guys falling and not flying astronauts?
I think.
I mean, it has some. I think it has something to do with like gravity. Gravity is like falling, but you fall over the edge of Earth, for example, and then you basically fly. You just keep falling, but you never hit the ground actually. So when you're not on the ground, you actually fly. So you don't have to worry about hitting the ground.
Yeah.
So we're falling in weightlessness. So we basically we just float.
That's true. And I think it's also more beautiful than just flying, because it illustrates more this picture of really feeling weightless and floating around. And if we would add something like fallen, then it would have some negative vibes. So we decided to go for Fallin, also with the apostrophe, because you said like it has more artistic vibe, and it has more of everybody can interpret it their own way a little bit more. But for us, it's like just this feeling of weightlessness, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. That makes perfect sense. I did a free fall one time, and even though I was falling, I wasn't really falling. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's the feeling we want to translate also with like the whole music.
Yeah, I love that. So you mentioned the track is about positivity. Well, you didn't mention that, but the track is about positivity after a breakup. How did that personal or imagined story take shape in the writing? Is it a true story?
So yeah, actually it is a true story. So it's for us, especially for me, it is like a really personal EP also, because I went through a breakup and it was difficult, as breakups are always. And you go through these different stages, you know, of feeling like somehow maybe free, or like you have so many possibilities now, but also you're like kind of these depressed times you always have, and you think of the old good times and a little bit nostalgic. So it's also in the ups and downs after a breakup, and that's what we also put into the lyrics. So
yeah, exactly. But this is mainly about the ups, So when you gather strength after that downside of the breakup, and that's basically what Higher is about.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a positive breakup song. So I would be. Does it give me like encourage to break up with my girlfriend?
No,
No, I kid. I'm married.
You know, you can say it is like a positive breakup song, but I mean, it shouldn't be only about breakup. It should.
No,
It's a general thing. It's generally about ups and ups and downs in life, but it's like from a personal experience how we got to the song. Let's say it like that. But everybody should have their own interpretation. That's also something which is really important to us, that our songs should always be open for interpretation. There's nothing like a wrong or right way to see it. Also the lyrics when we write it, we try to put our personal experiences and feelings in it, but still everybody should make their own story a little bit out of it.
Yeah. So how long did it take you to write this song?
I don't know, from scratch.
I mean from scratch, not that long to be exact. It's more the production process that takes the time.
Yeah.
The writing itself goes relatively quickly by hand.
Yeah, because if you get like the lyrics and you have like this idea, then everything comes together quite fast, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially we know each other so long now, Emil and I. So when we write a song, it's really like a standard process already. Yeah, almost.
Pretty much.
And so we are pretty good now at producing many songs. We have a lot in the pipeline. I mean, about 40 songs, but we cannot release all of them, and we don't want to give them all just to release them. Yeah. But so Higher, it was pretty fast, but the production process, and then you rewrite some things, and also with the vocals
you run into any kind of difficulties, and then you have to change things up again. And,
So I think the definite answer would be around, for the writing process, maybe 3 days or something. 3 days. Yeah. But then like the whole production, it was like for the main EP, for the whole EP we took like 1 year.
Yeah.
Because we're a little bit also perfectionist in this kind of way. I mean, as many artists, I guess. So.
Yeah. So who does the production?
We both do in a way. We sit together and try to get everything into our DAW, and.
But I have to admit, the production genius from us both is Emil, because he has the knowledge and
he's always flattering me like that. He's always saying, I'm the production genius.
No, but he is, Emil has more like the skill set, and he has like this kind of feeling for how you should produce a song. Like when we write the song like from the scratch, then it's like equally we both have ideas. I come up with some chords, then Emil adds some guitar riffs, and we put everything together, also the instruments. So it's a joint process. But when it comes to the final production steps, then I think it's more like Emil's thing, also like the raw mixing and so on. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are multi-instrumentalists. Emil, did you go to school for, or is it based on just a lot of experience?
Oh no, I did go to school. It's a music college basically in Vienna.
Nice.
And then I also did go to music school where I finished jazz piano. So that's the way I went, because of also my family, which comes from a whole classical background. Everybody in my family plays instruments and also studies them, so that's basically set in stone for me.
Yeah. Man, I love jazz. I played the trumpet for like 7 years and then decided to go to college to expand that knowledge in music theory, And I got to jazz and I was like, oh no, this is a monster, so I quit school.
Yeah.
So that is a superpower that you guys have with the jazz training and classical training. So I do have to tip my hat, applaud, and stand up for you guys, because you went through that. I couldn't, unfortunately, but you guys did, and I appreciate the music you create. How long have you guys known each other?
I think now it's been like about 7 years, something like that. Yeah, around 7 years. We just got to know each other through our classical background at the concert, and then we decided to team up with some other bandmates, like with our first band, where we then split up. But like we know each other for 7 years, but we worked together like at this project with Fallin Astronauts for like I think 2022, because there was COVID, so there wasn't really a process going on. I think we really kick-started it 2022. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, man, there is a silver lining in COVID. You know, a lot of businesses started, a lot of great music was created after and during that time. So, what did you guys like? Hey, let's start a duo, or was there more members before the two of you?
There actually were, yes.
Wow, what happened?
Like I said, when we met at that concert during our classical studies, we teamed up with two other guys. So it was Max, two other guys, and me. That was the first ensemble that we went with.
But we have to say, because you asked what happened, we were mainly playing some covers, and we tried to find our own sound and to create original songs, because that's where we wanted to go, definitely, to do it as a profession, to make our own music. But we had completely different expectations and tastes.
Everybody had another taste.
Like from the other former bandmates, like one was totally into metal and the other one was more into like really soft music or even traditional music. So I think it can be an advantage if you like somehow compromise, but we just couldn't compromise. So for covers it was okay, but there was just no future for us there. So then we decided to split up, because we had this vibe always that we know where we wanted to go and to find our own sound together, and that's why we decided to split up. Also during COVID, as you said, there was like this big break, because we couldn't do any concerts, we couldn't really see each other, there were really strict regulations, and that's why then we said, okay, let's just take the opportunity and let go of that and do our own project.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So there are a couple of lost astronauts in space.
Yeah.
But no, man, that's cool. That is cool. This past May for my birthday, I stayed in New Orleans in this hotel called International House of, I forgot the rest of it, but it was Banksy inspired. It was art all over, like his real art all over the walls. I have so many pictures, but I was reading that you guys are also inspired by Banksy style painting. What about those images or that artist connected so deeply with your identity as musical artists?
I think the special thing about Banksy is he's just like an authentic, real artist. I mean, his art is also like amazing, because like all of this urban graffiti style, it's so aesthetic, but he's also like a real artist because he doesn't do it really for fame or something. He has also like this mysterious aura around him, and it's pretty exciting, and that's also what we are trying to do. We also want to create, like we don't do it for the fame, let's say. We really wanted to get our music out there, and we also wanted to create like a own vibe like Banksy. You can recognize all his style and his works like from scratch. You can just you know it's Banksy. Yeah, you know it's Banksy when you see it, and you never know where it pops up, maybe in public, you know.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
Yeah.
But of course you should know when we pop up somewhere.
Yeah.
That's not the thing, but like the vibe of something's always there. You never know, but
the unexpected.
You do know the unexpected.
Yeah.
So if I see an astronaut artwork or mascot, I know it's you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Music is therapeutic, you know. Is there a song of yours that healed something while you were making it?
Sorry again.
I was saying that music is therapeutic, you know, from the feels to the lyrics, you know. And you guys create music. While you are creating music, have you been healed from your music?
It's a difficult question. I healed. I think music is always, even if you don't create it or just listen to it, I couldn't imagine any life without music in any way. Even if it's classical music, jazz, or whatever you like, everyone has his own preference. So, but for me, as I personally wrote down also some of the lyrics for the EP, it was definitely some kind of therapy, you know, because you just put all your emotions and your thoughts into it, and yeah, and you hope that some people get the message and maybe can relate with that, or maybe even it helps them, but it definitely helps yourself just to put it out there. And if you write it down and put it into music, it's some kind of, it's same if you go to like therapy and talk with someone or other person or friend, you know.
It's like a constant medication.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take a toll on your body. It's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So the person that this song is written about, have they heard it?
So since the song is not like particularly only for the breakup, I mean the person hasn't heard it yet. I think she will hear it at some time, but since it's not that easy, we are like not that much in contact anymore. But I mean, even if I would love that she hears it at any point in time, because I mean it's just especially in that song, a positive feeling about also the most of the things of the relationship. I mean, also in relationships there are ups and downs like everywhere, but as I said, like higher should focus on the ups. So I think it would be positive if she listens to it, but I don't know for a fact. So
I think there aren't enemies who cannot hear the song, or who we prohibit to hear the song. Everybody should hear the songs and maybe heal from them.
Yeah. Or you guys are just so good writers that, you know, it's hard to say who's it for. It could be universal.
Yeah, it should be universal, totally. That's also what I try to in the whole EP, not also with this song, because I think, like as I said before, everyone should make their own interpretation and do it as relatable for them and for their situations. And yeah, I mean, you always hear if it's something personal, so I mean you can guess it from the lyrics.
Kind of.
Yeah, but it should be universal. Music should be universal, I think, in general. So because everyone makes something different out of it, and some songs touch some people, and some songs not. You know, it's depends on the person always.
Never a given.
Yeah.
All right, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen, to get higher with Max and Emil with their song "Higher" by the Fallin Astronauts. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So much fun, yeah, nothing brings us down. Higher than the sun, yeah, we'll never be done. Never growing old, yeah, we stay forever young. This rhythm that makes you feel like flying, flying. There's never a reason for you to be crying, crying. You fly so high, so high. chance. Turn the night into the day, creating a new world, telling stories never heard, finding your own way, 'cause humans are not meant to stay. This ocean of colors makes you dive in, dive in. There's no better place for us to be thriving, thriving. You fly so high, so high, so high, so high. You think you fall apart, no matter where you are, 'cause humans are not meant to stay. There may be a day where you can only lose, no matter what you do, escape to your own universe. This feeling will come and go and fade away, no matter what you say, it feels like falling in reverse, falling in reverse.
All right, welcome back again. That was Higher by Fallin Astronauts. Oh, I love the feel of that. Yeah, I was going to say sound, but no, that is a feeling. I love the feel of that song. It's so euphoric, falling backwards, you know. This one deserves a music video. I can almost envision how it would look. But yeah, super dope song, super catchy. Definitely adding it to my playlist, and I hope you guys do as well. With that, let's go ahead and invite Fallin Astronauts back with us so we could check out, well, we could talk about more things like the European Asian tour that's kicking up this year. What is one city, guys, that you are most excited to play in, and why?
So we are pretty excited in general because it's like the first tour we really do. So it's not set in stone which cities will be like in final in the tour. We are still in the process of setting everything up, but we definitely will play in Germany and Austria a lot of concerts. I mean, in our hometown Vienna, it's always great because we just know the crowd and the people. But I don't know what you think about, but I think the city will be most exciting to play is probably Seoul, because we will play in South Korea next year. We also have some fans and crowd there. We also have been there on the radio station, like in national radio, also with our last single of Colors. And yeah, it's always great. I love the city, and I think it will be great. I mean, it will be also great if we could someday maybe come to the US, but for now it's like we don't have that much of a crowd. But hopefully, beginning from the EP, we get more and more people and an audience also there, so we can then do a US tour also.
That would be cool. I think the music will sell itself. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, it would be great. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. So I know working as a duo can be tricky. How do you guys navigate disagreements in the creative process? Do you do arm wrestle or, wrestling match?
How
does it go?
No, we take it out in the boxing ring, I think.
Yeah.
We step into the ring.
Sometimes we have to.
Sometimes we have to, yeah. But no, mostly we almost have now no disagreements in terms of music and production. Whenever there might occur some disagreements, it's mostly decisions regarding any office work or
administrative things.
Things, yeah. Who to write, which legs to take.
I think the fascinating thing is it can be difficult, but for us too, when it really comes to a musical point, we just are on the same. We just have the same vibe. We're on the same page. We are like really a team. We became a team over the years, and we always have the same ideas. It's pretty crazy. Someone comes up with an idea, and the other one plays something or adds something to it, a riff or something, and the other one probably likes it from scratch, really. So we just know what we like, and we have the same vision, and it just comes together so easily. And that's also why it's so simple for us to write songs, or also pretty fast, because we never have really these disagreements. And even when there are some, then just slightly some kind of style or give a little touch to something, but we always fine then with that. So it's only when it comes down to administrative things, because we just wanted to do the musician stuff, like I think as most musicians, but nowadays you have to do everything from social media to writing, PR, promotion, whatever, the whole stuff, and that's also part of the game, but it can be some kind of frustrating then. Sometimes
that's the only time we get into a hit.
Yeah, we have to get in a fight.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, guys, where can our listeners connect with you on the internet and check out more music?
Yeah,
do you have links where they can connect with you on the internet?
Yeah.
So they can connect with us on, we are on all social media websites, clearly.
Cool.
And we also have our new website now, so at fallingastronauts.com. You can check out all our upcoming dates. You can check out all the stuff we released, also what comes up next from the EP. You can also sign up for a newsletter, so everybody just feel free to join in to get all the updates and news. But we try to be everywhere, as you also have to nowadays. So on every streaming platform, every social media account, we try to.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
Tidal, you name it.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. Listeners, just in case you need those links, I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click the links. What a gift. Fallin Astronauts reminded us today that music can be a spaceship, and I hope you guys took a journey with us, lifting you out of the everyday and into something timeless. We explored the making of Higher and their sound, the story behind their name, sort of. The art meets music vision for Mono EP. Max and Emil, your passion for blending emotion with precision is definitely inspiring, and your commitment to full creative storytelling is out of this world. No pun intended. So listeners, go stream Higher. Follow Fallin Astronauts, subscribe to Vigilantes Radio Live, leave us a rating, share this episode, and fuel the mission over at buymeacoffee.com/Vigilantes Radio. Until next time, keep aiming higher. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for having us. It was great.
Yes. Peace out. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace to all. My name is Dini, and I am the host of Vigilantes Radio Live. I think that we are beyond just asking cool questions and getting cool responses. I think that we are here as creatives to provide an example that you can do things different outside of expectations, because some of us simply were not born into the club, but there is perhaps a door, window, or back gate that we can leave a clue for you to get into. Life is short, but there are plenty of moments to try and get it right. Pursuing your dreams and learning from mistakes may be tough, but regret is tougher. To book your interview, email us at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's a V as in victorious, or visit onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm counting on you. Heaven, we all are counting on you to step into your purpose and your passion. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Live on iHeartRadio. providing you with an opportunity to dive deeper.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com.